Oh, Danny, still same day, 27th of February, 2025. Um, while I was watching, replaying my really long video, which probably nobody will ever see, but anyways, on the same date and referring to what's going on in the world a bit, well, a lot. Um, anyways, while I was listening to it and, you know, thinking whether I was going to keep it or not, and I did. Actually, I turned it from unlisted to public, so it's out there. And you'll see me in the picture, and you'll know it's me. And I can't remember what I titled it. Something like 2025 update, blah blah, or something. I think that's pretty much it, blah blah. Anyway, so while I was there, I had a little fun. I did a little, I don't know if we call it a poem, but something with some words to it, and doodled it out. Just over a little page and widely spread, so it won't take long to do this one. Um, Maybe it'll give you a chuckle. I don't know. Hopefully, I can make it sound decent when I read it because this will be a one-time goal. It's a one-time write, by the way, too. I think the only thing I ever changed was nothing really. Actually, I think I just went with it. Maybe a for the instead of an of. That's about it through the whole thing. So, I mean, still shite, but sorry, that's shite's English. Not English, but I had an English friend and roommate for a while there in Asia. So I like the word shite. It was one of his words that I liked. All right, so here. Um, Touch morbid, but meant with humor, but also meant with a little bit of meaning underneath the humor. So hopefully it'll be, now that I said that, it'll be received that way. Um, I don't endorse even what I wrote here. I just, like I said, I was doodling and writing while I was listening. Okay, so let's have some fun, and I'm going to do this. My head will probably be down a lot. Maybe I can lean this up. See, there it is. I want to do a snapshot and copy and steal some of my thoughts and ideas. If I was to title it, it's not a title edit, but the title is sort of the first line, anyways. And then we'll go with that. A billionaire died today. Where is this going, right? I really have my head down when I do this. I don't know how else to do it. I'm looking around for props to help me. Let's see. I'll try to bring it up a little bit, and then maybe it'll not look like my eyes are so far down. I already saw my eyes were wrong. It's a slight actor in me, comedian bullshitter. All right. A billionaire died today, but nobody cried, they say. One less greedy, seedy creep, 1 million plus bound to reap. The dollars hidden in pretty bank accounts, now free to help millions throughout. A billionaire died today, billion moors smiled away. 1% kills the rest, 99% rise up and do their best, or do your best. 1% your days need to be numbered, 99% time to shake of your slumber, or out of your slumber would be better. A billionaire died today. Sadly, I admit, I felt hooray. Millions, billions will live better, you see. Time to stop caring for the 1%, I believe. 1% you need to fight your own disease before the 99% end your sickness complete. A billionaire died today, a few to go before we achieve. Love to all the common folks. We make living the best for the most. A billionaire died today. Hooray, hooray. A billionaire died today. Hooray, hooray. Millions more Live because a billionaire died today. Yeah, I know. But sadly not so unbelievable. I mean, I said on a video, the one I did this morning, the long one. I kind of was right near the end. I was like, I wonder what about. I wrote myself a little note on it. I wonder if I Google if I can get an answer on the 1%'s wealth. 1% and less. It's less than 1% now, but the 1%ers. If all their wealth, what is it? Like, what's the total number? And then what's all the debt and the suffering in the world? What dollars would it take to fix all the debt and therefore allow everyone to be starting on square one? You know, your country's not in debt. All debts, school debts, every debt's gone because the 1%ers were able to cover it. I wonder if they could, and if they could cover it, you know, the old well, if you kill one to save 100, does that mean you kill 10 to save 1,000? 100 to save 10,000? Like, you know, the philosophy behind that. But maybe, maybe the greed difference, the life difference, the discrepancies that have been forced upon us. Maybe this is, maybe this is our rise up moment. There's been lots of questions on whether that's what happened with, say, the pyramids, the Egyptians and stuff, when that wealthy, slaves to build their pyramids, or I think the same thing was kind of in South America with the Mayans and stuff. Like maybe that's the gerbil wheel we're on, is where some just can't seem to realize that they need to keep it going fair for the majority, and just keep taking from the majority. And what's happening with the tax situation in the States right now, where they're literally trying to, they lied to people they wouldn't stop things like Medicaid and that, and now they're going to do that so that they can continue on with their huge tax cuts. I mean, these are people with the biggest, prettiest bank accounts in history, and it's still not enough. And they still convince, well, I don't think they actually convince, I think they buy off people in key positions, courts, policing, and stuff and then, blah, blahs, there's those guys on the states that were caught, that they were supporting, Russia was paying them to give their angle on politics situations. Maybe it's time, 99ers. Maybe 99ers need to rise up. All right. Cheers. Hope you like my little 10-minute poem or whatever it's called. Cheers. Bye.